Hello all, hope you are fine and preparing well. I request you all to listen this video carefully because I have put so many efforts to do this video. After thinking, I made a video like a connected model. I will explain you all now. And please like this video guys so that it will be like a motivation for me to do more videos. So without any late, let's get started. Here I am dividing this video into 5 sections so that it will be easy to understand. It will be like a 5R model in which first R means reality check. I mean, before learning about how to read, how to follow CA sources, let's understand what is reality at present. Take me as an example. I started preparation in 2021. So if we compare at present papers with 2021 current affairs papers, you can see so many differences. At present papers are evolving and those are like unpredictable. If we check previous years, current affairs is a scoring subject, but at present we cannot decide like current affairs is a scoring subject or not. Sometimes it is yes, sometimes it is no. For example, recent exam SBI clerk mains, even if you spend reading current affairs daily, we can't attempt those questions. There is no difference between a person who prepared a lot and a person who didn't prepare. At present the situation is like even the CA faculty cannot predict it before. You can check anything, current affairs YouTube channels and also Telegram channels. There is no authentic information before the exam, just like previous year. Earlier we used to at least predict. Next thing is risk taking in current affairs section. Forget about SBI clerk because there is no sectional cutoff. Exams like IBPS clerk, IBPS PO, RRB PO and RRB clerk. So there is sectional cutoff and people are risking more. It is like either make it or break it. For example, if their risk is very good, they will clear the paper, otherwise they could not clear the paper. Just like me, I have failed in RRB clerk because of that. Last but not the least, papers are containing the questions which are irrelevant and not important. Seriously, we have read so many important points, important news covering RBI circulars, but still we couldn't able to get that questions in the exam. Because of this, there is no difference in between the score of a person who is well prepared and a person who is not prepared well. The reason why I have brought all this it is because even my way is not required for you. You have to change the way you prepare for current affairs. So next one, second R is about remedies for these things. Let's discuss about that. First one is like treating current affairs like news and not like the subject and syllabus. Don't treat it like a subject, syllabus or something which you have to score really very well. Just treat it like a news. Follow everything at present. If you are the one who is starting your current affairs preparation after prelims result or after writing prelims exam, you are in a wrong way. The reason why I am stressing about follow the news is like it is like a daily routine. For example, if you are watching TV, you have came across some news which is regarding to banks or something. It will register in your mind because you are not stressing your mind to remember everything. You are just learning it. So remember that the time in between the prelims and mains is for revision and not learning for the first time. You have to follow some daily CA as well at that time also. Next thing is the best thing you can do to yourself is not believing any prediction even though it is from experts. For example, if someone is saying only this month's current affairs will come in the next exam, if you keep more expectations, you will hurt in the end. You can take me as an example, like I used to keep a lot of expectations after reading so many current affairs and thinking that they will come in the exam. And then I ended up getting 3 or 4 marks in the section, which is very heartbreaking for me because I kept so many expectations before. So I recommend you to keep your expectations low, especially in the current affairs section. Now the third R is about regrets. I have done so many mistakes in the preparation. Now I will share that. It can be useful to you and please don't repeat that mistakes. Please don't judge me for saying all these things because in the end I will explain some sources which are regarding these mistakes. If I directly get into the sources, you don't know what's happening at present and what are the mistakes people are doing in their journey. So I just wanted to explain everything in a single video. Coming to the topic, first regret is about dosage of short notes. I used to prepare a lot of short notes and I'm unable to revise it at the time of exam. It is like doing more work and still you are failing. It doesn't mean short notes is a bad thing. It is good thing up to some extent. I will show you an example. This is my short notes. I have prepared this in January month. So see here there are some due dates and there are like confusing things, so that I brought it into a single paper. It is easy to revise for me, but it is up to only some extent. If I keep on preparing the notes like this, I failed to revise everything in the exam moment. So making more short notes was my first mistake. Next mistake was skipping revisions. I used to skip weekly revisions sometimes, and I used to skip monthly revisions, and then thinking about prelims month. I mean, August is the prelims month for all of us. We all know that. But I keep on postponing them to August month, thinking that I will revise it later, and not being able to revise it because of more pending. So my recommendation to you all is do weekly revisions, monthly revisions only in that month. For example, if you are in the month of June, just make sure that you are completing 3 weeks of revision in the June itself. It will be very helpful and effective for your preparation. Next thing is the most important thing, and I wish I had known before. Thing is about banking awareness. Banking awareness is the most important topic in current affairs. Current affairs paper, it is not like 100% current affairs. Sometimes 50% banking awareness questions will be asked. So many aspirants don't know this one. This is the most important thing, and I recommend you to start learning banking awareness right now. If you want to get selected this year, please make sure that you are adding banking awareness to your daily routine. Even I got to know this thing very late. That is the reason why I didn't get selection in both RRB PO and RRB clerk. Because in RRB PO and clerk exams, there were so many banking awareness questions which would have helped me a lot to get the good score. So please learn from my mistakes and don't waste a year by learning it by yourself. Next one is static CA. We don't have to prepare separately for static CA. You just have to follow the current affairs, and you have to learn about the organizations which are involved in that current affairs. For example, again, RRB Clerk 2024 exam, I am taking it as an example. UNFCC headquarter question was asked. I mean, I have read the news about it and I know why that organization is involved in that news, but I don't know the headquarters. It clearly says that it is a wasted effort. So these are my mistakes, and you have to learn from this, because not every time we have to learn from our own mistakes. We have to learn from others' mistakes also. And now coming to the most requested topic, resources. To be brutally honest, the sources which I have followed in 2024 is not going to help you this year. It is because at present this condition requires daily CA for sure. I am the one who didn't follow daily CA in the previous year. I used to follow weekly revisions. I used to follow weekly current affairs, weekly affairs cloud PDFs, and weekly Sheetal ma'am videos, and finally Aparchit booster PDF in the time of exam. But this is not going to help you. That's why I brought some other sources which I have followed for 3 months. I am saying about 2025 Jan, Feb and March. In this 3 months period of time, I have observed many sources. I observed like practically how this daily CA will be possible if we read it in an effective way. So I will give you some options which I found it better to follow daily CA. Option 1 is following daily CA classes of Aditya sir in Guidely YouTube channel. I found it very beneficial. It is because the lectures are like 45 to 50 minutes and sir makes the news easy to follow. I mean, whenever I am listening his classes, I don't feel any stress about remembering everything. It is like following news in an effective way. Second important thing is, sir teaches 90% in English. It is very beneficial for non-Hindi aspirants like me. Next thing is Sheetal ma'am weekly videos in Ollywood YouTube channel. The combination of this will give you benefit. Because for CA we have to explore more content, so only one source is not required. The sources should be more than one. If you follow daily CA, 60% of Sheetal ma'am videos will be like a revision for you. And make sure that you are revising the PDFs time to time. And the third thing in this option 1 is Aparchit booster PDF, which releases in the time of exam. But now people will question me like, how can one person be able to cover all these things? Let me explain about this. In Aparchit booster PDF, for example, it contains almost 900 pages. I don't recommend you to read 900 pages in the PDF. Wait, let me explain. I have brought the index page of SBI Clerk Mains booster PDF. Just to give a clarity about my preparation, I am taking February month as an example. For example, if I am reading Aparchit PDF, see the 15th point, best MCQ banking, economy and financial awareness, and next thing is 20th point, best MCQ with facts. It is 15th one is banking current affairs, next 20th one is current affairs. So if I am reading Aparchit PDFs, I only read these two topics which is related to Feb month. I don't follow anything from point number 1 to point number 14 in this. It is because I have already followed daily CA. Then what is the need of following again? So the base is daily CA and then Sheetal ma'am videos, and then this Aparchit PDF in the time of exam. And do proper revision so it will be set. Next one, option 2. Kush Pandey sir S officer YouTube channel. If you follow daily classes of Kush Pandey sir, there is no need to follow any other source for weekly, because already daily CA is in depth in this channel, and classes are also like 1.5 hours every day, because those classes include previous day current affairs revision in the form of MCQs. And then again in the time of exam, you can use Aparchit Booster PDF as revision purpose, as I have explained conditions in that PDF like Feb month BA and Feb month banking awareness and Feb month current affairs. Just use it as a revision purpose. Otherwise it is up to you. And second thing is, Sheetal ma'am, Aditya sir and Kush Pandey sir provide PDF in their respective Telegram channels. You can check that. Whatever you wanted to follow this year, please fix itself now. Take 1 week. Just listen everyone's classes. Choose the option which you are comfortable and make sure that you will follow throughout this year. Remember, if you didn't stick to the sources, again this year will be a wasted effort. Coming to option number 3, Abhijit sir classes in Unacademy channel. Abhijit sir and Kush Pandey sir teaches in Hindi. So if you are comfortable listening in Hindi, you can proceed. Second thing I have to say, Abhijit sir teaches banking awareness in a very effective way. You can check the YouTube channel. There are so many videos of Abhijit sir's banking awareness. It even helps you for interview preparation also. So all these sources, daily revision is important, weekly revision is important, and also monthly revision is also equally important. Daily PDFs will be provided in sir's Telegram channel. In case if you don't find the Telegram channels of the respective faculty, I will post the links. Follow my Telegram channel which is in my YouTube bio, and I will post the links there. You can access it later after watching this video. Again, following Aparchit Booster PDF in the time of exam is optional case in this also. Option 4 is about PDF sources. Here there will be no educator, only you have to follow the PDFs, and I didn't found it as an effective way for my way of preparation. If it is okay for you to follow PDF sources, you can. There is no problem in it. If you ask me, for my way of preparation, keeping dependency on educators is the best thing. It is because they repeat the things for you. They repeat previous news again in this class, in the daily CA class, so that it will be helpful for revision also. Especially for senior aspirants who are preparing for more than 3 years, reading daily PDF and not depending on any educators, it will be like a boring thing. Because I have faced this situation. While reading, I used to sleep. Because reading PDF is a boring thing to me. But if I depend on educator, they will explain everything to you in an effective way. Because we are in a failure loop and we are already facing mental pressure, in that time we can't concentrate on only PDFs. I faced this. If this suggestion is helpful to you, you can follow, otherwise leave it. Last but not the least, it is about recommendations from my side. If you observe IBPS calendar, it is not like previous year. This year mains exams have a good gap in between those, so that you can prepare very effectively. Unfortunately, I am very unlucky when coming to this, because in my whole journey as a banking aspirant, I have written exams in between the gap of 1 week. Because of that, there is no scope to prepare for current affairs. There is no scope for revision. So please make use of the gap in between the mains exams this year. Especially, it is very beneficial for new aspirants. Next recommendation is to do smart work. By reading PDFs and also saving content, just create groups according to your subject, which personally benefited me. I did this thing actually. I created groups according to the subject. For current affairs, for quant, I used to save PDF. By doing this, we can limit the usage of short notes also. For example, if you see any video, if you come across to any important question, just screenshot it and save it in your group. Don't do donkey work by writing everything on paper and failing to revise it in the time of exam. And change your reading methods. Just feel yourself as a newsreader and think that you are explaining news to the people. Because I used to do this, it benefited me a lot to remember the things. Otherwise, explain any important concept, important current affairs to your family members. I used to explain some important topics to my mother, and in that there used to be some fun which is generated in that conversations. There are many effective reading methods, but personally I used to follow this. If it doesn't benefit you, you can skip this. Last but not the least, for revision purpose, please follow quizzes in Telegram groups. If you don't know the Telegram groups which are related to CA, just follow my channel link. I will post everything in that. And please do like this video, guys. And here, the world may not clap for you. Please remember this. But your progress is still worth celebrating. praise yourself, reward yourself for studying very well. No one is going to praise you, because in the end of the day it is you versus you always. And I have brought some quotations here. If you want motivation, you can read this. Pause the video and read this, and please drop a like and comment, guys. To make this single video, I have worked a lot and I've observed so many sources for this 3 months, because I just wanted to say the things which I only followed. And please let me know if this video is helpful or not in the comment section. That's it for today. Thank you all. All the best for all your upcoming exams, and see you all in the next video.